the first movie night. In Las Vegas. It is them. Covering a Tom Waits song. Oh, Ah!
Never drive a car when you're dead. Saturday's festival, Friday's a gem. Dye your hair yellow, baby. Follow me to Beulah. I just gotta wear the hat, my baby done so. Whoa! Come on, old leg. Swing like Tarzan, baby. I manage a Romanian hotel back, sprawled across the roll top desk. Oh, the monkey rolls a blade over an overhead span. The bed don't give you pay. I got a telephone call from Istanbul. My baby's coming home today. Oh, send me one of those, shave my head, get me out of town. It's old five-old set. Never trust a man in a blue trench coat. Never drive a car when you're dead. Saturday's festival. Oh no, Friday's such a gem. Chantilly lace and the pretty face and ponytail. Wap-a-pow, wap-a-da-ba-da-da, wap-a-pow, wap-a-da-ba-da-da, wap-a-pow, wap-a-da-ba-da-da, wow, wow, wap-a-da-ba-da-da, wap-a-pow, wap-a-da-ba-da-da, wap-a-pow, wap-a-da-ba-da-da, wap-a-pow, wap-a-da-ba-da-da, wow, 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 dee-dum-pow, bam-ba-da-ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-bam-bam, ba-da-ba-dee-doo-dee-doo. Thank you.
Sorry. That was a mistake.
Hold on loosely, but don't let go.
Oh god, no. What's that? That's 38 special, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Think too
shit.
tightly, you're gonna lose control.
Yeah. We are being blasted on a 4K TV. You know, I just had a thought. I don't think that. You know, you ever think that maybe you're just so ugly you would break 4K TVs?
Constantly. I don't know how, you know, they're like, this camera survives my face.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm in 1080p. If I was in 4K, like, you could see all of the individual hairs in my beard and how they're just going all sorts of fucking crazy. I think it would break I think it would break 4K TV.
No.
It would be.
I really do.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out if it's gonna be breaking someone's TV now.
I mean, it might be. Sorry, if, you know.
Yeah, I don't know why Diddy would want to have, you know, us
why
three
do-
idiots on 4K in her room.
Yeah, I really, I mean, like, buy a crappier TV to put us on.
Oh, why don't you just comb your beard?
This is comb. You should have
That does
seen
not
it when
look
I.
comb.
You should have seen it when I fucking woke up. It, like, parts of it are like off, shooting up in front of my face and shit. It's horrible.
So you look like you've got your face in somebody's pubes?
Possibly, yeah. But, oh, God.
Welcome everybody to another episode of the Reservoir Slobs.
How's it going, everybody?
Why do you do this? Why did you wait? You got me. Why do you always catch me when I'm saying things that are like incredibly embarrassing?
Because
Well,
I set you up for it like 5 minutes ahead of time.
I
Yes.
don't even know. It's terrible.
they've been able to listen to us for about 4 minutes now.
Roughly, yeah.
That's
How
I hear the
y'all
music
doing?
and then I'm like, yeah. Anyway, I muted it. I didn't know they could hear me, and now I've stepped in it again. Like I always.
Yeah, like the moment I heard us being filtered through, it's like, oh, time to set them up.
Damn it.
Fuck's sake. There we go. I managed to cold open myself. How the fuck do I do this?
Are you sure you did it? Are you sure it just wasn't an extension of my ability?
Wait, what? Eric Pug, I'm having this blasted on the jumbo screens at Oracle Park, aka Giant Stadium. No, that is a mistake, sir. I mean,
Hello, Oracle Park.
yeah. Like,
I don't know what
I
that
just wanna,
is.
like, man, now I've got Kung Pao in my fucking head again. Now backing Mike Piazza.
Backing Mike Piazza.
Yeah, I love that. The whole evil council thing, that was hilarious.
Oh no, not the French.
I will be known as Betty.
Yeah. It's a classic. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are people it drives right up the wall.
Yeah, I remember when it came out, I wanted to see it. And my father was like, no, that's stupid. We're not going to go see that.
That's the point. It's stupid. It's something you could just go into and I'm going to laugh at this.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't think I would have found it anywhere near as funny as I do these days, having seen it when I was like 12 or whatever when it came out. Because it was, 2002?
Something like that, yeah.
2004, something like that.
Somewhere in there, early
yeah.
2000s.
I hadn't watched nearly as much Hong Kong cinema as I had at that point to sit there and just appreciate the cuts and the subtle humor of that movie at some points.
Mm-hmm.
We, chosen one.
Yep.
I said you should be able to be now.
Exactly. It's perfect.
See, I saw a clip of that film like years before I knew that was from a movie, and it was the cow fight scene.
Oh,
Yeah, everyone saw the cow fight scene. That was passed around just like, hey, come look at this.
Yep.
And it's the one scene everybody wanted to see because it was in the commercials too, at least stateside.
Yeah, they did the parody of the whole bullet time thing from the Matrix in the cow fight scene. That was like part of the advertisements of it, if I remember right. But
before we get into that, let's welcome everybody. In the chat, we've got Diddy. Hi, Diddy.
Hi.
Kay Shull, welcome. Always a pleasure to see you. Eric Pug, longtime viewer and good friend to most of us. And that looks like everybody so far.
Yeah.
Small house, but to be expected since it's the first day on the absolutely brand new. I haven't had it for months and months and months and just haven't been using it. Reservoir Slobs channel.
Indeed.
Oops.
Yeah.
Probably should have done something about that. Yeah.
Maybe.
Diddy waved.
It's almost like we know you, Diddy.
That's funny.
Just almost.
It's good.
So, we don't really have a topic today.
We haven't had a topic for a while because we really haven't sat down and watched anything too unheard of for movies in a while.
I mean, well, that was a thing. I mean, we were supposed to have a movie night yesterday. That kind of just fell by the wayside. And we just all hung out and talked. We didn't watch anything really.
Honestly, I think we needed a little break to just hang out.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything to watch anyway.
Yeah, I couldn't either. I was just like, yeah, no, don't have anything that sounds really good that would appeal to everybody, and or anything that was really interesting that was new. And I just was like, nah, let's just hang out, have a good time.
Honestly, what we should do maybe next week is watch some animated ones again.
Animated.
Yeah, I think we were talking about that. Yeah, the animated stuff like Rango, that was really refreshing, and I think maybe we should push on with that. Maybe find some more animated stuff.
Number 6 or whatever.
Or number 9.
Number 9, yeah.
I haven't seen that, and I in a long time.
That's another one in the line of gritty animation.
Yeah, I would love to see that again. So maybe we should do that.
That and I want to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit again. I haven't seen that in so many fucking years.
Also
good old Eddie Valiant.
Yep.
Yeah. So today's just gonna be one of those shit type of shows.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, well, since this is, I mean, the welcome to the channel stream kind of thing, what is the main idea or like the main point behind this channel? Like, should we maybe should we lay out a bit of a description besides getting me to say embarrassing things when I'm unaware of it? I mean, that's more like not Reservoir Slobs.
That's more of a mission statement than a channel description.
Yeah, that's
If you like movies, 3 well-dressed people talking about bullshit and burnt toast, welcome to the channel.
Yeah.
If you don't like the burnt toast, we can find somebody else for you to watch that's well-dressed too. So
I was gonna say, I kind of figured you guys would go with, well, if you don't like burnt toast, send it all to Rad.
Yes.
He hates,
our social media manager.
I fucking hate burnt toast. Okay, it's a thing. I don't know why. I don't like it. It just something about it sets me off. Anyway,
just burns you up.
No.
It scrapes the sides.
I hate that sound. That's like the sound of a butter knife scraping off the top layer that's really burnt. I hate that. Oh, I don't like it. Yeah. Because then all the burnt, really carbony bits get stuck in the butter when you go to put the butter on, and then it's stuck on the.
There's a simple solution to that, Rat. You don't use the butter knife. You make 2 pieces of toast and you just rub them together.
That sounds even scratchier. I don't think I like that either.
That also means
it will take off all of the burnt toast parts.
2 burnt toasts.
Well, I don't know about you, but who actually just makes 1 piece of toast?
I don't know.
What kind of monsters are you? you only make 1 piece of toast at a time?
No, I make 4 pieces of toast because I'm having toast. I want some fucking toast.
Yeah.
I usually make 2.
Yeah, I don't. Who would make 1? Why?
But that's my point. If you're not just making 1 piece of toast, you're going to have a second piece of burnt toast, invariably, because you're cooking at them at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, does that even? That's something that I don't want to know. If a single slot toaster exists, it's a crime.
Yes, I've seen it.
That's a fucking crime.
I'm gonna bring up the burnt toast picture, just so people. Let's see what the chat thinks.
Oh, the whole the
scale
blowing off steam. By the way,
yes, the scale is relevant. Oh, hey Steve, what's
up? Okay, let me find.
Oh, hi Steve.
All right. Just yeah.
No, I did not rape her. I didn't hit her. Oh, hi, Steve.
No.
That's another movie that I haven't
exactly
seen.
How you said that.
Oh, hi, Steve.
That was not what I meant.
Welcome, Orla.
Hey, Orla.
Orla asks, where is the emotional support bread?
Oh, well, emotional support bread is here. It's always underneath my monitor staring at me. So, there you go. There it is.
I feel like we should make him a tiny little hat of butter.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool, like a butter, just a hat on top of his head or something.
Yeah, it's just a little pat of butter shaped into a hat.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Why did I immediately think to call it a butter beret? Why? Ugh, that's just.
There
don't
we
wanna-
go.
That would make it French bread.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that now.
And then we'd have to name him Baguette.
Yeah, well, maybe he could be. How would we make that French toast? Ah, there you are. Yes, the scale.
Yes, the infamous toast scale. So now,
This
what is too burnt in people's opinion? Because I'm genuinely interested in knowing.
We tend to, here at the Reservoir Slobs, all agree at about a 3 or a 4 is pretty much your perfect toasting level.
5,
I'm
yes, okay.
5 is okay. I'm still capable of eating a 6.
Yeah,
7, 8, 9. No.
the cutoff point is 6.
Yeah, 6 is my absolute.
What I will make, a 6 is the cutoff point. What I will eat, yeah, I'll take a 9 and I'll just rub it together and eat that.
I can't do it.
See,
Apparently, Diddy just makes one piece of burnt charcoal for her toast.
and it doesn't surprise anybody.
Yeah.
Man,
Plug says, I heard the first toasters were single slot, but Big Bread had the inventor of the toast killed, and then all toasters had to be 2 slots after that.
What does it mean when there's a 4-slot toaster though? You know,
Those never work right.
I have had one decent toaster. And it was actually made by Black and Decker, they make power tools.
Black and
You know?
Decker just does like home supplies. I think they're
I didn't.
like a subsidiary of Johnson and Johnson nowadays.
No. Yeah, I had a 4-slot Black and Decker toaster, and it actually worked quite well for about 7 years. And then it finally died.
Yeah,
And
Black
once
and Decker used to make really good appliances.
Yeah, it was a really good appliance, and then it just, eventually it died, and I couldn't find another decent 4-slot toaster.
Yeah, I want to say the blender I used to have was a Black and Decker until it burst into flames.
Hmm.
But that was after nearly 20 years of fucking use.
Nice. Yeah. Well, 20 years is a good run.
I don't know who that comment is aimed towards, but so is Orla saying
Everyone
that
here eats more than 2 pieces of toast, did he?
I mean, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm probably one of the few people here who has slept 8, but I did sleep, eat, and toast an entire loaf of bread and like 4 sticks of butter. I can't be blamed for eating that much butter at one time, but I was asleep. I didn't know. I woke up to the aftermath of crumbs and wax paper wrappers.
I don't want to know what you did with those sticks of butter.
I was
It's
asleep.
like the scene from the opening of The Hangover,
Oh,
except it's Rat laying there naked with butter wrappers and an empty loaf of bread.
That's terrible.
Diddy is now calling us sociopaths.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I did have a lot of crumbs all over me. I don't know how that happened, but the toast wrappers or the bread loaf package or whatever that cellophane thing it comes in, that was down the stairs. The butter, the wax paper from the butter was all strewn down the stairs and in the kitchen. But there were crumbs leading up the stairs to my room, and I was covered in
See, the
crumbs.
fascinating part of this is that he very slowly tracked from the kitchen upstairs eating this, like
Yes.
taking time at every step to butter and eat another piece of toast.
That's entirely possible. I don't know. I actually kind of wish that I had cameras in my house just so I could have seen what I did. But
Well, the
this
question
was,
is,
this was years ago.
did you bring a knife?
No, I didn't find
Well, I mean, if you've got the wax paper for the butter, you just sort of peel it back and rub it on. And
Yeah, okay.
To be fair, the butter knife that was on the kitchen table with the butter dish, I found that in the sink. And it was and there was crumbs and one of the pieces of the fucking
when he
wax
has a nightmare, there's also
that was in the
jelly on
sink
the
as
knife.
well. Yeah, that was also in the sink. So not to get into really weird,
And now to bring this back to movies, who's Harry Crumb?
Hey, that's John
They
Candy.
should actually watch that.
Yeah, that's John Candy. That was a good
Mhm.
movie.
I have
John
not seen
Candy
that.
plays a detective.
Yeah, that was late 80s, I think.
Yep.
It was
Mid. I think it was 86.
yeah. You might be right. It's been a long time since I saw that. I remember it being funny, and I would watch it again.
Honestly, we should just do some detective movies like that because you've got Who's Harry Crumb, and then right about the same time you had Chevy Chase with Fletch, and then Fletch Lives a few years later. 89, I think, was the second one.
Yeah.
Maybe 91.
You guys, it's not necessarily a detective movie, but it kind of reminds me of a detective movie. Memoirs of the Invisible Man. That's also Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
Sam Neill as well.
I've not seen neither of those.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Fletch, I definitely recommend. It's one of the best Chevy Chase movies, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
At least of his lone stuff. He did a lot of really good stuff with Aykroyd. Honestly, Spies Like Us would be a fun watch too.
Oh yeah, we should.
Doctor.
Yeah, that was good.
Doctor.
You know,
there's a lot of jokes from that movie that have made it into the cultural zeitgeist for references in newer media. Blackout is incredibly confused right now.
Yes.
This all went over his head, just like everything else, like the limbo bar, his desk, and the seatbelt.
I can't remember the exact line anymore, but from Spies Like Us, I think my favorite, it was something along the lines of he was describing the warhead on the missile that was going to get fired. Is something like that's a something megaton fission fusion nuclear warhead. Do you know what that thing can do? Suck the paint off your house and give your family a permanent orange afro. I love that line. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it sounds like a movie that we absolutely should watch.
Oh, Spies Like Us, definitely.
That's the weird thing I'm finding nowadays. As I get older, movies that were like big mainstream, everyone knew references to them sort of stuff are now becoming so old that nobody's seen them. They're obscure. Like no one actually remembers the Three Amigos, really.
I do.
Yeah, but walk up to somebody off the street and go, "Hey, you ever seen Three Amigos? The what?"
Actually, no. I've had conversations with like random people where we came.
Do you just walk up to random people and ask about Martin Short movies?
No, but it was in context of talking about movies.
I mean, I know his name is Short, but he's not quite down to your level.
Why do you think he's such a fan of Martin Short? I mean, come on.
Fucking.
I'm sorry, Blackout. You were setting that up without even realizing it.
You were.
I saw the direction as soon as you said it. Just fuck. I did this to myself.
Three Amigos is a good movie too.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that in 20 years.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's kind of how things go with movies. I mean, stuff, like you said, those were mainstream things. People in the 90s knew that stuff because it wasn't that old yet.
Mm-hmm.
But, move forward.
Now we've got like 2 generations that it's before their time.
Yeah, move forward 20 years and no one has a clue what that is because they didn't watch it. Wow. Eric Pug there. Some guy made a Yakov Smirnoff reference. Yeah, I remember Yakov Smirnoff.
Well, I mean, some of us still make those occasionally, and that's the thing. There are people who make Yakov Smirnoff jokes without realizing they're Yakov Smirnoff jokes. In Soviet Russia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he pioneered that pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. In Soviet Russia thing, that Yakov Smirnoff made a whole career out of that.
Yeah.
All right.
In Soviet Russia, road fork you.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the more I know. Fucking hell.
Yeah. And it was pretty funny. Oh, it's kind of I think he didn't do a whole lot of movies if I remember right, but it's kind of had little bit comedy roles in movies and stuff, but he was good.
Yeah.
In Soviet Russia, show references you.
Yes.
Or just YouTube. So that's what we do here.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh,
It's just struck me that there's going to be a point in time where people don't know what the Matrix is anymore because it'll be an old classic movie.
The Matrix.
The mate.
The Matrix.
I don't know about
It's going to
that.
be cemented because of its place as being one of the primary sources of bullet time and wire work for the West. Like it was the mainstream point. We'd had stuff from Chow Yun Fat before that, but 99 with the Matrix is where it really solidified. And that's what everyone started copying.
Chow Yun Fat worked on that?
No, but he did a lot of that wire stuff beforehand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think the guy that was behind a lot of the wire work, that wasn't that Yun Wo Ping?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he the guy who kind of pioneered a lot of the wire work stuff?
He pioneered a lot of stuff. He did a lot of early work with John Woo.
And John Woo, yeah, that too.
See, I don't know if Matrix is gonna be like kind of forgotten in that
It's not
sense.
gonna be a fucking Criterion Collection movie.
Oh God, no. Honestly, I think it's gonna be in the same kind of category as like Ghostbusters or Blues Brothers, or
it's gonna be something that in 20, 30 years you're gonna have whatever replaces YouTube. You're gonna have three idiots in suits on there talking about how this is an unheard of cultural zeitgeist movie called The Matrix.
Yes, the classic. Someone's gonna start analyzing it.
Yeah, that's true. I just, do they have to be snobbish? Like, why did you take that snobby, arrogant tone?
We're assuming they're going to be related to you.
Yeah.
I don't talk like that.
No, but you're the snob.
Like that. But I don't have this, like, I can't even do this high nasally voice. No, I'm so
yes,
I can't.
Upper class voice.
Use more adenoids.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like to talk like
that. Yes, you see, when you talk about classic cinema, you have to really dig down in there and talk about the old, good classics like The Matrix.
Wait, who downplayed Ghostbusters? When were we talking about Ghostbusters?
I
brought up Ghostbusters.
I brought up Ghostbusters, but it's because it's one of those films that everyone knows enough about and kind of always is around.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows about it. It's not going to be forgotten to the point where it's going to be a part of the Criterion Collection.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay, maybe
no, it's a good movie, and there are people who are really love it. I don't know if it I don't know if it would be like
and not to throw shade in Criterion Collection, because I honestly actually love a lot of movies of their own, but
same.
I don't even know what the Criterion Collection is. So
sort of a snobbish collection of classic cinema.
Classic cinema. Yet one of the films on there is Sallow.
And you guys accuse me of being a snob, and I don't even know what the snobby collection is.
It's snobby, but there are good movies on there that aren't even remotely artsy fartsy or snobbish, like the entirety of the Zatoichi series.
Or Godzilla.
That's on the Criterion Collection. Yeah.
Well, I'll have to. You guys will have to show me that.
It's just that it's curated by people that are big snobs and would be like, "Oh, Sundance Film Festival."
Ah, okay.
In other words, Evil Dead is not going to end up on that list.
Yeah.
Oh, like, have you been to the Cannes Film Festival? Like that kind of thing. Like, okay, I know that
Cannes stand there and talk about movies wearing a turtleneck.
Yeah, but I know Cannes for years was a big thing for for new films or independent stuff or new things. Yeah. And then, like you were saying, Sundance is one. Aren't they trying to make basically another version of that in the whole Austin with that South by Southwest thing?
Yeah, South by Southwest. That's sort of popular. Also, officially welcome director Harketer. Who's still yelling at Blackout's slight at Ghost.
I agree. Ghostbuster, it's fucking awesome. It's a fucking classic. Then we don't talk about the
2016.
No, we don't talk about that one. We ignore that one. Hey, Tarish.
Welcome, Trish. And yes, this is where we went. This is our new, dedicated, shiny, brand new, not just something we mothballed for months and months and months and months and months and forgot about, and then finally rolled out channel.
Yeah, I mean, it's
No
a new
comments.
channel. We don't have a whole lot of subscribers, so we're looking to build that if we can. Yeah, back to the whole Ghostbusters thing. I mean, basically what Blackout was trying to say is it falls a little short. That's right.
What? No.
No. Much like Blackout himself, 2016 falls way short.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Okay, I'll take that one. Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Fucking asshole.
Yep.
I know we didn't watch a movie yesterday, but have you guys watched anything in the past couple weeks? Have you, just in your spare time, anything at all?
Well, the most recent thing I watched was Rango, which is why I brought it up for the group to watch.
Yeah,
because I hadn't watched it in a while. I was like, oh hey, I'll check that out.
You really haven't watched anything since then?
Movie wise, no, just anime.
Okay.
I've been going through some series, so
That's cool. Yeah, I mean,
it's like you watch. There's a lot of series out there that are sort of new and might be decent. So you've got 12 episodes and you burn through that in like 6 hours.
Sure.
And it's just like, I'm done. I'll find something new to watch tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Blackout, anything? Have you been?
Well, I've been watching a couple of the Ghibli films still.
Okay, so you're doing that. All right.
That and I saw the first Saw film again.
The first one?
That's like the only Saw film I have any real love for. And I got to be honest, most of that is Carrie Ewell's.
I can see why. I have a soft spot for the first 4 because it kept getting convoluted and it's so dumb. I kind of love it.
You say that, Ark, but you don't realize is we just have an electron scanning microscope hooked up.
Aesop?
He set it up.
I mean, he doesn't even have his own background. So, I don't know.
What is even happening?
Just saying, everyone can see, there's a background behind me and all this stuff. There's background behind Ezub. Then there's you who uses us as a background.
I can't turn off the fucking green screen. You fuck.
But it would make you look even smaller. Still, just put the green screen back. Just make it go away. It's weird. I don't know.
I did. Don't worry.
No, it's fine.
Either direction.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Why is... Hold on. We have fucking technical difficulties here.
See, that's what happens when you mess around with green screens. See?
Now you've broken everything.
Yeah.
No, I only broke Aesop's camera.
What, I mean, oh, well. Why couldn't you have broke mine?
Because I know that you don't like being on camera. And that's why I'm going to make sure that you're on camera constantly. So I'm just going to remove me and Aesop, so it's just you.
No, don't
Feel
do
the pressure, Rat.
I do. I don't like that. I really don't. That's just it. I shouldn't have said a damn thing.
Same thing you tell yourself at the start of every show. I should have shut the hell up.
I should have, but now here I am by myself, and I don't like it. I feel so alone. Weird. Come back, guys.
Right now, Turish, we're just rambling pretty much to fill in our first episode on the new channel because we really haven't watched anything new to focus on here of late.
No, I think the most recent thing I saw was last Saturday. I watched because I could. It was on Prime and it was just available. So I watched Unhinged because I was like, "What's Russell Crowe? It could be interesting, and it really wasn't. I mean,
I never really got into Russell Crowe's acting or singing or anything
I've
really.
always kind of liked him, and I've just hadn't seen him do anything in a while, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. It might be interesting. Like I watched the preview or the trailer that was on there for it, and it was like, oh, so it's like this case of road rage kind of thing. That's interesting, and that's interesting. In that's a cool premise, but like halfway through the movie, it's just boring. And the characters that he's supposed to be terrorizing, I don't even remember their names. But by the time the movie was over, I couldn't remember their names.
Yeah.
They're that forgettable. And it was kind of just, it really wasn't as good. I mean, he did a good job in the part, but it just wasn't that great. There wasn't anything really that exciting in it to really get me interested. So it was, I mean, it wasn't good. I would say that maybe it was like 4, maybe 5 out of 10 at best.
A Master and Commander prequel?
What? No. Like, how? Okay, like I haven't ever really talked about that. Master and Commander is an amazing movie. I love that movie. I did. I liked it.
I've only seen the first half.
I like the whole naval, the age of sail battling and that. I thought that was cool, and I thought Master and Commander was amazing. There was some fun, there was some good humor in it. I mean, and it just was it's just a good movie. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I like to make a prequel of it. Like, how would you even do that?
No idea.
It doesn't sound good. That's all I have to say. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to make another. I mean, obviously you can make another movie of the Age of Sail and cannon fire and all that, but
yeah, I mean,
under the premise,
honestly, there's a classic South Korean film along those lines you would probably enjoy. That's considered a national treasure because it's based on an actual major battle that happened there. Undersized force defeats a larger force, sort of thing. It's one of the big things in the founding of their country as an individual country during was it the Three Kingdoms era?
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Mark's over here trying to get Blackout to inflate his ego.
Oh, shush! Stop.
Yeah, I don't.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I'll just fill up the screen. Move to the side. Other side.
No.
I don't. Which way? Is it this way?
Yes.
Make room for Blackout's ego.
Exactly.
Terrible. I don't like this. Am I even leaning the right way?
Yes, you are. You're right. Piss off,
I don't like what this is. I don't like what this show is becoming right now. I don't.
I don't know. At this point, I'm just.
You're the one with the friggin' like inferiority complex. I don't know what.
Fuck you.
Now, Eric Pug, that movie is super dope, thrilling, frightening, thoughtful, an adventure. That you're talking about Master and Commander, I'm assuming, because that is it's an adventure. It's all over the place. It's great. I can't really think anything else.
Well, I
like
mean,
that right now.
Turish brought up wanting to watch the Rodney Dangerfield movies. Those are pretty good. Because you got Back to School, and of course, Rover Dangerfield is pretty much the two big ones everyone remembers, other than Caddyshack. But that was more of a sort of Chevy Chase movie.
Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield wasn't the main he wasn't the main focus of that.
Yeah,
but he was good in it.
But as far as backlog goes, I've been intending to watch rewatch at least for the first two, Lone Wolf and Cub, which about 5-6 movies in that series. classic samurai 80s movie sort of stuff.
I'm not
Okay.
watched.
It's a story of a dude who's basically the executioner for the shogun. Like, he gets the order to go kill somebody, he shows up, he does it, and it's official. He's done. Goes back. He gets framed up by an internal war faction, and they kill off his wife, and then he goes on the run with his kid, and basically becomes a for-hire samurai.
All right.
While he's basically toting around his own child that's like 1 or 2 years old. So he's got like an actual stroller for it. And I think one of them was like Baby Basket to Hell or something like that. It's some nice samurai schlock.
Okay.
And then along with that, on the other side of that, Hanzo the Razor, which is a 3-movie series done by Shintaro Katsu, who also starred as and directed the Zatoichi movies. In that, he plays Hanzo Hattori, a feudal-era detective for the shogunate that gets female criminals to confess by using the power of his dick.
Interesting.
So you've got schlock, anime, or samurai-style blood and gore, and then the dude like manages to, like, he literally trains his dick. So there you have scenes where he's like humping through cement, like just drilling a hole into a block of cement with his dick. That's the level of just 80s schlock we're talking here. It's fantastic.
You know, I haven't seen pornos that start like that. So
Well, you will.
apparently, that would be breaking new ground, and I'm not sure how to feel about that actually. So, no, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else, if I watched anything else, and I really haven't thought anything. Like, I'm kind of on this whole, like, ever since Eric Pug mentioned a movie that's like an adventure. I watched Hidalgo, which is a movie about a horse. That was interesting too, but that's kind of an adventure type thing. It's a race. Like, it's basically but
Yeah.
it's an interest. It's kind of all over the place. It had more action in it than I thought it would be, considering, I thought it was supposed to be like this long distance horse race. But there's like a whole lot of, there is like some battles and some gunfire and, cowboy, like, fanning a 6-gun type thing, and some of that, and some sword fighting. And it's got more in it than I thought it would. It was pretty good.
Well, welcome, Geodes. And yes, talking about old 80s schlock.
Yeah, apparently. I'm just, it's concrete. Why would you even attempt that?
Why would you drive up a fucking frick?
Like, wouldn't you start with a
Oh, no. The movie it doesn't do the whole superhero, this is his origin or anything. No, this is, you're coming in, he's already established.
Oh, okay.
He's a master of what he does already. That's just him showing off.
Okay.
That's like daily regime.
Okay. I wasn't sure. So
yeah, it's weird. Like, he tortures himself to strengthen himself, like
that,
sitting on slats and all, kneeling on them.
Okay.
Like that whole torture thing with weights on him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's going to be interesting. I'm not sure what to think of it right now, but it sounds like it's one of those
in-line action-wise, because I've only seen the first one with Hard Boiled.
Oh, okay. So it's probably going to be one of those things where I'm like, what am I watching until that moment where I get it?
Yeah.
So okay.
So basically, your same reaction to Watch Out, We're Mad. We're just sitting there, just.
I was not into that movie, and the more I watched, the more I was like, I don't know what to think. And then and then finally,
and then the jousting scene happened.
The jousting scene happened, and I lost it, and it just became hilarious to me.
It's like watching someone do the foundation for something great, but none of it's connected. And you're just like, what the fuck are you doing? And then they put that one piece in, and you're like, holy shit!
Yeah, that's literally how that Watch Out We're Mad went for me. It was that the jousting scene was that final piece that set into place that made it all make sense. And it just became hilarious to me from then on.
Again, that's a movie that everyone should watch. That it's way too underrated.
Honestly, Terrence Hill, Bud Spencer movies, everyone should just watch a couple of those, period.
Oh, yeah.
Odds and Even, My Name is Nobody, the Trinity series.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Which is They Call Me Nobody, Still Call Me Nobody, and Boot Hill.
yeah, or watch the Bulldozer films. I just happen to have it next to me.
You're not a fan, though.
Oh, I fucking am. I love those
know.
films.
I was making a joke. It was a dumb joke. Don't worry about it.
Now I am.
It went over his head. Again.
That
It doesn't matter how much you inflate yourself. You just can't get up to the bar.
I can't win.
Neither can Rat.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah, but
Months
in your,
and months
in
of
your case, it
trying-
makes sense.
Yeah, but like months of trying to get just one time where everybody's like, okay, you're right. No, just
No,
months and
you're
months of-
wrong. We blame
you're
you.
wrong.
Blame
You're
Rat.
Yeah, it's all your fault. It's,
And welcome everyone to the Reservoir Slobs.
Yeah. I don't no, and the thing is like I haven't really seen anything interesting either. Like I've had a few conversations where people are like, anything new coming out that's got your eye, and I haven't seen anything new really.
Nobody was the last thing I saw anything on that struck my
Yeah.
in the least.
The Saw film, the Spiral Book of Saw.
Don't care.
I wanted to watch that because the casting of all the casting to do, Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson.
Huh.
Like, in theory, it should work, but it didn't.
I mean, I don't think it'll be something that's a complete train wreck, but I don't think it'll be a Saw film.
I've already seen it.
Oh.
It's okay.
Well, I
at-
haven't
at
really heard
best.
you ranting and raving about it, so
Yeah,
Yes,
it's just like it's not really a Saw film,
Hmm.
and it doesn't feel like a Saw film most of the time. It feels like a generic actually mid-90s detective film. No, not detective. Police film. Like where fucking buddy cop fucking movie. It has all the tropes that you expect.
Well, I mean, it's kind of what I was envisioning too, because you think Samuel L. Jackson in a role like that, and honestly, the first thing that comes to my mind is his role in Jurassic Park. Just him sitting there like a computer, sleeves rolled up, smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Really?
Why
You
do I
don't
not-
remember him? Yeah, he was in Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm. Because he's trying to figure out the password to regain control of the system off of what's his name?
Yeah.
Virus.
Yeah.
It's been way too long since I've fucking watched those films.
I guess. All right.
I really only remember the first one.
Yeah, I didn't really watch. I remember watching the sequels, but I never.
Like I remember little points of them, like the island, them bringing the T-Rex to L.A. or whatever.
Yeah.
But the actual bits and pieces, not really. First movie I remember well enough.
Yeah.
Like, because they had great little scenes, like when the kids are in the overturned SUV and the T-Rex is like
Yes.
kicking it around.
The gymnastics. Yeah.
When the little kid gets electrocuted. When they're going to turn the power back on and the arm comes down to land on her shoulder and she goes, oh, it's just you. And then it's just the arm because he's dead.
Yeah.
Or the one that's referenced in Rango where the T-Rex takes out the bathroom roof and it's just the guy sitting there with the toilet paper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I only remember parts of it, so saw Midsummer. I still haven't seen that. I saw the movie that came before it, Hereditary. I think that's the title.
I know nothing about this.
Not seen neither.
It's a horror
Sorry,
film?
phone is going off. Sorry, I forgot to mute it.
Professionalism, Rad. God damn it,
Well,
we've told
I'm
you this
sorry.
before.
I forgot that I had it going.
You're fine. No one expects anything from us.
Get a shiny new channel and Rat goes and ruins it.
God damn it!
It's not. It's not fair.
Never
One of you
is.
guys. Well, leave your phones on or something. Make it so that I'm not the only one who forgets things.
No, because I didn't forget to turn mine off.
Okay.
I turned off the sound on it.
Okay. Well, I forgot something. Okay, it happened. I think we've figured out that I forget things. It's kind of it's a running joke, but it's the truth at the same time. It's a running gag. I don't know. It's just the way things go. I forget stuff.
What things?
Shut up. No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. There have been times I've forgotten what we were going to talk about.
One of these days you'll remember the solution.
No. That's months. It's been like 6 months since that happened. If I was going to remember it, I think I would have by now. So,
did he expect something out of all three of us?
Like what?
I don't know.
Entertainment, I'm guessing, but we suck at that.
Put some bread in the toaster right under the smoke alarm.
That's a horrible idea too.
Sounds interesting.
And geoteching me on to keep fucking with you, Rat.
Yeah, that. It's like I'm a universal target. I don't even try to incur it. It just happens. It's not.
You invoke it when you laugh along with it.
Yes, you are.
Wow, that's probably part of it.
When you agree to how comical it is that you forget shit, you create a passive agreement that it's funny to make you do it.
True.
And then you confirm it when you laugh along with us when we make you forget shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Maybe I just laugh at everything. Do you ever think of that?
Think of
what?
I don't know. Shut up. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop.
I can't remember anything.
Mm-hmm.
So please remind us, Rad.
Why are you wearing a suit, Red?
Because you're wearing suits?
Am I?
Oh, what? That's not a suit? It's a cardigan?
Technically, this is a sports coat.
Okay. Let's not go into clothing. Okay. Then we'll have that whole debate about why Blackout wears a hat, and we don't want to go into that again. Don't like
because
that
it's a
hat.
neat hat.
I don't like it.
You got a problem with my hat, Rad?
Well, you're outvoted, Rat. I like those hats.
Well, you're allowed to have bad taste as well. So
The logo team says Rat forgot about the thing last week.
What thing last week?
The thing.
The thing.
I don't even know what she's talking about. That's the problem.
You've forgotten so much stuff you can't remember what you've forgotten.
It's a suit onesie. It has footies. Oh, why?
You know, one of those now.
Yeah, that should be a thing for kids. It should be just like a onesie that looks like a suit. That'd be perfect. That's actually really funny.
Oh God.
Well, for Rat, it's constantly a trauma response.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh, look, it's gonna be the new Reservoir Slobs merch.
We're gonna have suit onesies
just for you.
From you're closer to the size of a baby anyway.
Would just have to scale up.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Steam says the pink thing.
That's not a good reference. I don't
the thing.
know what the
pink
thing?
one.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that's about. And none of you are helping right now.
Help.
Exactly,
trying to help.
You're really not.
The thing.
You're
with the
really
stuff.
not.
The
Yeah,
place.
exactly.
With other stuff and thing.
Pink thing. I can't remember. What I don't
While
even
he
know what
tries
that's.
to remember, that's been our show, everybody.
Yeah,
We come up on the hour mark.
Oh, okay.
Well, how about this, Rat? Do you remember where people can find us?
For what?
To kill us after watching this train wreck.
I mean, like, there's obviously you can find us at this channel, the Reservoir Slobs YouTube channel, but then we also do have Twitters. I mean,
yes, we all have Twitters.
So,
at the Smoking Rat, No Final Blackout, and Original Ezoob.
Yeah,
and you can also follow the hashtag Reservoir Slobs.
We don't post there much, but it's usually
we're slowly trying to steal it from the people that have already used it and posted like 4 things.
Yes. It's ours now.
Yes, it should be.
And remember to send Rad some pictures of your burnt toasts.
No, don't.
Or just burnt toast in general.
I would appreciate it if you didn't do that, but it at the same time, it'll give them something to laugh at. So go ahead, I guess.
One of these days, we're just gonna fill his closet with burnt toast, so when he opens it, it just pours out.
No, you're not. It's a lot of. That's a lot of bread.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it could always.
I'm going to continue to pester all of the bread companies on Twitter until they, agree to like help.
I don't think they. I mean, you tried that. I don't think they're going to respond.
We're going to continue to
try.
Tried like 3.
There has to be more companies that make bread out there that I can pester.
Probably. You're probably.
I might have to go after like Panera or something, but
hey, I mean, I suppose, yeah.
Well,
I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember the thing.
And as Orla says, you could also find us on Director Arcater's channels, Director Arcater and Director Arcater live streams, as well as finding, Smoking Rat there on SideQuest.
It bothers me that someone in the chat had to remember before I did. I should have thought of that, and
this is why I was asking if you remembered.
I didn't. I'm preoccupied with trying to remember the pink thing. You can't ask me to remember
the show he was just on 2 nights ago.
You can't ask me to remember one thing while I'm trying to remember another thing. It doesn't. I can't handle that. It's too many questions at once.
We're setting the bar too high.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Probably no one. No one's gonna. No one's
No,
gonna take that.
no. I'm so preoccupied with trying to figure out the thing. I don't even know what I'm
Look,
supposed
I
to do now.
already pointed out you're under the bar.
Yeah, it just.
This is wrong.
Get on my level. Get on my level, Blackout. Your
I
short
can't-
jokes suck.
I can't. Yeah, you're not supposed to make the short jokes. We're supposed to make the short jokes. You
How
can't.
about setting it
do
up,
that?
you
Well,
absolute
you need a step ladder.
Yeah, you're setting it up when I'm completely and utterly confused. I don't even know what's going on, which way is up right now. What's the pink thing? What's the other thing I'm supposed to remember? Where am I? Like, where is my online presence? I don't know. Can't do that to me. It's not fair.
Rat doesn't even know where he is now.
I don't. I mean, I'm in my room. But where is that?
Are you sure that's your room?
Pretty sure.
Might just look like your room.
And with that, we're queuing out. Goodbye, everybody.
Later.